Tuesday's footy news here on AFL.com.au. Hello everyone, Matt Thompson coming to you from St Kilda Beach, where the Magpies have taken part in a recovery session today ahead of Friday night's preliminary final against Sydney at ANZ Stadium. Of course, the spotlight on two injured stars, Chris Dawes and Alan Didak. Let's begin with Dawes, and to be honest, it doesn't look like he's going to play. Just by looking at him today, he has a lot of work to do to prove his fitness. Of course, it's his knee that is the concern, and as you take a look at these pictures, really, you can judge for yourselves, but the club hasn't ruled him out at this stage. Now, for Didak, perhaps a better chance of playing. He has to prove his fitness with his calf strain at tomorrow's main training session. Let's hear from coach Nathan Buckley.
Nathan, Chris is walking with a pretty heavy limp. Is it fair to say he's unlikely at this stage?
No, it's not.
Just even with that ball work though, he was turning around like the Titanic.
Yeah, full session tomorrow, we'll see how he goes.
Is he wearing a brace under that trackies today?
He's wearing tracksuit pants, mate. He's trying to hide it, isn't he?
He saw his brace under there though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, he's got strapping on it, and we're managing him as best we can, and he's got a chance to prove himself tomorrow.
So we'll have to do 100% tomorrow, Louis, to make it? Or?
He's got a chance to prove himself tomorrow.
Is tomorrow the final chance?
He's got a chance to prove himself tomorrow. Can we move on from that one?
Just on Alan though, is he maybe slightly ahead
He's
of
got a chance to prove himself tomorrow. Is there any other questions?
Injuries are also the story at Hawthorn. Jordan Lewis and Clinton Young, both on track to play, put through their paces in an intense hit-out.
Both got through. Trained well. Yeah, for a week off, I think there's plenty of energy out there, and we did a bit today, so had a good blowout, and those two will be available this week.
Stopping Taylor Walker is the big focus at Waverley, a task that's looking more and more likely to land in the hands of Josh Gibson.
One thing Gibbo likes is the big stage everywhere, so he'll be looking forward to it this week. Now, I'm not sure who's going to play on, but Tippett's pretty big as well, so we haven't spoken about the specific matchups, but our back six are going to play a very important role, because it's not just about Walker and Tippett, there's other players there as well.
Part of that defensive setup is Ryan Schoenmakers. Simpson denying the much-maligned backman is a weak link.
He's in good form. He's had a good year, so we've got all the confidence in the world to back him in to do any job that's asked, and he quite often does.
In Sydney, the preliminary final doubles as a major milestone for one of the Swans' favourite sons, Jude Bolton, to play game 300, just the third player in Swans history to reach the mark.
Like, you don't set out your career and think about 200 games or whatever, you sort of think about just getting your first game. I was blessed to come to a great club. That was the way I was looking forward to it. I knew back then that I might be going in the top 10 of the draft, and most of those teams were interstate teams. I was a Melbourne boy growing up, so I was prepared to move away from family, and I'm just glad that I came to such a great organisation and to be part of such a great club like the Sydney Swans.
And that is a wrap-up on the finals news for now. Of course, the countdown is on to the weekend's preliminary finals. Keep clicking back for more of the very latest finals news here on AFL.com.au.